Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today, I want to talk about a subject that occurred to me when I was decorating my house for Christmas. And it was listening to beautiful Christmas music. Whenever we decorate, my husband turns off the television and he puts Christmas music on. And I just love it. We're always in the mood and we decorate the house and it just feels really good. So when we were taking down the Christmas decorations, he was putting music on, but it wasn't Christmas music this time. It was just regular Christmas, just regular music. And songs came up. And of course, you go back and you reminisce about the past. But sometimes when you reminisce about the past too much, it can leave you sad. And I think all of you can relate because when I listen to things, I remember the era and I remember the way that this world was. And I wish I could go back to those times. And I think most of you would probably agree with that. But sometimes when we are in the past, we sometimes stay stuck in the past. And no matter how hard this world is, it's not going to do us any good by fighting it. We have to readjust ourselves, whether we like it or not. I have never been a person to love technology. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. I remember back in the 80s, my husband was always a computer geek, and he used to say, if you just gave it a chance to learn it. And I said, no, I feel terrible with it. I know one day it's going to ruin a lot of things. And he goes, no, it's not going to be that. I said, it will. I'm telling you, it's going to really take away a lot of great things that we take for granted today. Well, of course, my husband couldn't see any of that. And I'm still not computer savvy or tech savvy. I'm not. Thank God that I have my husband and a team of people to help me through this because I could not do this. But long story short, one day my husband and I, we were driving and it wasn't long ago. It was probably maybe about a month or two ago. And he says to me, what you said a long time ago about technology, you were right on. I go, what? I didn't even know where he was coming from with this. I go, I don't know. What are you talking about? He says, I remember when I was trying to get you to really, really get into the technology and learn it, and you kept resisting. And I said, if you just gave it a chance, and I remember your answer, and you said it was going to ruin a lot of things that we take for granted. And it's going to take a lot of jobs away. It's going to take a lot of things away, and it's going to make people disconnected. And he said, I just want to say you were right. And I remember just listening as he was driving in the car. He says, because what I see coming, it's a whole different world. Why it's not good to live in the past is because whenever I think about the past and how it was, it's very disheartening to see the present. And it makes it even harder for me to self-adjust to the present. The past is wonderful to reminisce. I'll be the first one to say it. I love talking to people. Remember this and remember this building and remember this restaurant and remember that. Love it. Can do it all day. It makes me happy. I come to life, but try not to stay stuck in it because what's really happening, and I realize this Christmas time, that I am going to be more sad and more resistant to what's coming. And whether I like it or not, I'm going to have to self-adjust. So reminisce, listen to the old music, listen to feel the good times that you once had when you were a child or growing up or in your 20s or 30s or 40s. But keep it where it needs to be. Because if you stay in the past, you will resist everything. And then what happens is your spirit starts becoming sad and blocked. So keep the past to the minimum. And whether we like it or not, we are going to have to change and readjust ourselves, whether we like it or not. Like I said, I'm not a fan of technology back in the 80s when it was first starting to come out. And I'm certainly not a fan now. I don't even care. You could debate this with me all day long. You could say, yes, but we could do this. Yes, we could do that. I'm not going to listen to it. I don't care. That's my personal feeling, and please respect that. But I am still going to be open to it, and I'm going to have to learn whatever I need to learn to a point. but that's what we're going to have to do. And for those of you that are unhappy, because I've gotten many clients that are not happy with AI and blah, 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 you're going to have to learn to what you can do. And once you do, you'll be a happier human being, because we're all in this together and we still have to live, because we still have work here in this lifetime. So, like I said, keep the past where it needs to be, but strive to be better. Strive to be educated, because if you're not, you're going to have a problem. Okay? The way I told my husband technology wasn't going to be that great and it was going to divide us and it's going to be disconnecting us, it's true. But what I'm saying also is learn it, and whether we like it or not, we have to move forward, because this is our world and our world is constantly changing, and we need to self-adjust, because I'm right on that too. Until then, subscribe to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and more will be coming. And keep those questions coming, because I love every one of your questions. Have a blessed week and take care. Bye-bye.